Hello all. Today I am here to present on agility. So we are every day nowadays every now and then we are hearing the terminology called agility models and all those. And basically we use it very regularly in software engineering terminologies. And I'll just explain you what is agility. Let's just begin with agility and then we will move on and just see what is agile model for software development. So, what is agility? It is actually we have already learned the conventional software engineering models where we have seen there are at least a few seven phases like study, analysis, design, coding, then testing, implementation, maintenance, and all those, which everything will be mentioned in some or the other place will be referred. These conventional models actually have its own purpose and which doesn't meet today's very fast going world. So definitely those models also are necessary in some aspects. Some or the other conventional software, some or the other conventional software development processes, those models also are very important. But the thing is, when we are going for a product which needs to be addressed, with a lot of care and a lot of importance to time, lot of involvement of your customer, then definitely the best one you can go for is agile model. So before going to agile model, agility is basically effective response to change. So we need to address the importance of time. It should be the whatever we are going to or whatever we are jumping onto should be finished before time. That should be our target. And whenever the customer or stakeholder is coming with a change, we should not be able to say that it cannot be included or it cannot be considered as of the uh, time being. So that answer should not be given because industry is changing, market is changing, businesses are changing. Every now and then the change is happening. So only change is not changing. So we have to take care of that aspect also. So all the conventional models normally they don't encourage change once the coding or once the process of development has started. But here what is happening if, in agility model, it is to incorporate change, incorporate response to proper response to the change. That is what agility is. And effective communication among all stakeholders, that also it is getting it is taking care of, and drawing the customer onto the team. So we have customers also into our team so that they also come to know what is happening, how it is progressing, and what outcome they are getting. All those things they also will be aware about. And the organizing of a team so that it is in the control of the work performed. So entire team works together. So everything is under our control. So we know how it is progressing, how to speed up, how to meet the timeline. Everything is under control. And if you summarize, it is rapid incremental delivery of the software when agility is concerned. And as this graph shown here on the screen, it actually shows you how the development schedule progress and development cost has been related to each other in the traditional conventional models and in agility model. So just check the cost of change using the conventional software process. Some conventional software models, if we are using, if we have to incorporate some change, the cost goes straight up. And for the agility model, since we have already means to incorporate, because we are encouraging change in agility model, so it is expected that changes will come and we are ready to have the change. So for the agility model, if suppose we want to do some changes, it is, and the cost for that is very considerably less when compared to the traditional model. So this is the agility and the cost of change when compared to the conventional models. And the agile process is driven by customer descriptions of what is required. Uh, they will give some scenarios, they will describe what exactly they want, and these scenarios has to be converted into plans. So this recognize that plans are short lived, so we will be having small scrums or small very small plan only will be formed, because and it'll be incremental, so the development process is incremental. So since everything is taken into consideration, whatever plan we are making, we will be making it in maximum 2 to 3 months. That plan will be executed and a final outcome will be delivered to the customer, because our entire problem is divided into small chunks. So this chunks only we will be able to complete in using short-lived plans. And when it is compared to the conventional uh, development models, as we can already see, we spend a lot of time for planning. Definitely, if we don't plan properly in those models, the final outcome is going to be terrible. So their planning is really required. Here planning can be very short, because we are going to consider the smallest part of the problem, and develops software iteratively with a heavy emphasis on construction activity. So more focus will be on what exactly we are going to deliver. It's not on the plan or discussion and all those. More focus will be on the deliverable products, and which delivers multiple software increments. So we will be delivering in increments. Increments terminology is already familiar to you, because we have already seen incremental model. So in the software will be delivered in increments, and at the end of if every uh, iteration, we will be able to deliver small increments which is working. And definitely we have a scope for uh, adapting changes. And these are the agile modeling keywords. So model with a purpose, use multiple models. So I can have any number of model. We are not restricted only to agile model. So inside that I can have any model that is favorable for us. So travel light, we don't have much heavy plan and all those stuff, or heavy documentation and all, because our focus is majorly on the deliverables. Content is more important than the representation, so that is what we are giving focus on in agile modeling. The content what we are going to deliver is more important than to share how we are going to execute and all those things, how to do the documentation and all those things. Content is more important, and know the models and the tools you are using to create them, because we have very short-lived plans. So we should have enough people who are in the specific skill set, because we don't have time to train and all those. So we need people who are skilled in that, so that we finish off the plan or execute the plan as per the plan. And adapt locally means you have to adapt uh, with the present situation of your organization, and adapt to the team whatever you are having, and plan accordingly. So it's not like I will hire people for executing this. So all those things might take time, and that may hinder our short plans. And we have something called agility principles. So we have around 12 principles, and which will explain the best of agility. And definitely we have human factors into consideration. We should be having a competitive team. They all should have a common focus. Everybody should collaborate and do the work. Decision making ability will be for each and everyone in the team. Fuzzy problem solving ability should be there. Mutual trust and respect should be there, and self organizing. So we should not wait for somebody else to instruct us to do things. So that's all for today. Just introduction to the agility principles and agile model. Thank you all.